My name is Do Not Obey, and let's get started. Let's get it. Alright guys, what's up? It's Do Not Obey, and let's just get right into this video. Now this video is brought to us by Thrillist.com. I will leave, you should see the credits before this starts. So this is 10 secrets Nazis had planned, thankfully that did not work. But did they? My thing is, I'm going to read this article. We're going to go through some things that the Nazis were planning on doing. And they're saying that it didn't work, but how do we not know that it did? And allegedly the U.S. just stole it, and now we got it over here. Let's roll. Number 1, using TV to brainwash the nation. Now, I'm a firm believer that this still exists, but let's just read it. Long before the Kardashian clan, whatever, sunk their claws into, our world, the Nazis were trying to control the minds of their people through the boob tube. Hitler planned on transposing his propaganda into the world of television. Maybe we're doing it through commercials, including reality shows depicting ideal Aryan families and even live executions of war criminals, all broadcast to monitor station in public locations across the country. Fortunately, this plan was cut off by them losing the war. So, y'all heard that, right? He wants to transpose his propaganda into the world of television, including reality shows depicting ideal Aryan families and even live executions of war criminals. We have reality shows now. We have shows about a lot of crazy things. What do you guys think? See what I'm saying? 2, getting soldiers all hyped up on candy. Ever wondered why German soldiers followed orders? Well, it's complicated. But for one thing, the Nazis dosed their own soldiers with a powerful cocktail of hard drugs. Makes you think of super soldiers, right? The stuff that we talk about over here in the United States. But we got it, allegedly, in my opinion, from the Nazis. Okay? These drugs contain cocaine, amphetamines, morphine, and more. It's amazing they weren't running around dead but alive. Ooh, Jesus. All coated in a delicate layer of chocolate or candy. During their test, they noted the drug allowed for superhuman strength and endurance. So this is where I'm thinking we're getting the super soldier effect from, right? But thankfully, their efforts were cut short when the Allies intervened in Germany. I feel the Allies stole whatever was going on in Germany, and it's right over here, over in China, over in Russia, and everywhere else, right? I'm just saying, Hitler, he had it all. I keep trying to tell y'all this. This man was open-minded, so open-minded that he was getting to everything first. U.S. knew what was going on. Maybe we were slow to move, because, maybe Pandora's box isn't real, or maybe the Ark of the Covenant isn't real. Why this man out here one spot away from finding it, one little dig away from finding it, one little read of a magical spell book to find it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. 3, applying black magic to take over the world. The Nazis believed in a lot of insane ideas and theories. See, this is the problem now. They want to say that they believed in insane ideas and theories. To me, these are not insane. And to me, these wasn't theories. This is where we all get separated from the magical and the truth, I believe, that exists in this plane or planet or existence of a ball or a flat ball or whatever we're on. I wish people would stop saying that. I do not believe his ideas were insane, because everything that I have studied, I see it happening in the United States. Whatever. So it says the Nazis believed in a lot of insane ideas and theories. They also believed in the ability to use the occult as a weapon, which is smart. I mean, it's crazy smart, but it's smart. While many top-ranking Nazi officials dipped their toes into black magic, the weirdest cases involve Wilhelm Gurberlet. I don't know. I'm going to spell this. Gutberlet. A medical scientist, occult, Saturn, Kronos, Prometheus, Satan, fallen angels, Lemurians, whatever. It's all theirs. Hitler, throw them in, United States, everybody, it's all connected. Demonic. Okay? Medical doctor who could supposedly sense the presence of Jewish people. He claimed to be able to sense enemy battleships. Unsurprisingly, all of this turned out to be complete bull ass. Now, this is what he's saying in this article. I believe this man, just like I believe that the Pleiades, because they exist, was connected to Hitler. Because a lot of things that this man was able to get, able to do, able to see, able to want, it was through them. Through most of them and other beings that he was dealing with. Allegedly, hypothetically, the U.S. is dealing with it too. Dealing with them too. Some of them, maybe. Hypothetically. What do y'all think? 4. Creating, now this is from the article, ridiculous super weapons like a solar death ray. I don't believe why it would be called ridiculous. Now, see, I guess I'm a more open-minded person. I'm not saying that this person that wrote the article isn't open-minded, but I'm just looking at it from a spiritual point of view, from somebody that has seen things that most people wouldn't believe me, like my fairy video. I know what I've seen. I've seen her when I was little in elementary school, and if it is the same female fairy, which I think it is, she's just older like me, seen her again in my adulthood. I'm just saying. So the Nazis, it says, were very ambitious. They were always trying to come up with crazy technology that would give them the upper hand in the Second World War and beyond, which allegedly, hypothetically, I believe the U.S. is doing today, and China and Russia, allegedly. From giant mirrors in space that would harness the sun's power to the giant cannon on wheels. Their plans were very huge and almost always too impractical to work. I don't believe in that statement. I believe that all their plans were working. I believe that they had some plans that would have worked if the war would never have stopped or whatever happened. They would have, to me, Germany would have completed everything that we would have been over here. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. And then we all probably been talking in German. I don't even know if I would exist, or if I did exist, what I would be doing, or how I'd be being done, or whatnot, because it's not too far-fetched on what's going on right now in America. Well, what's been going on in America now is just being brought up more. I just think it's just a cycle used to distract people. I think we're always going to have an issue with whatever, but the bigger picture is that we're all expendable people. Color don't matter. So what y'all think about the solar death ray? I think it could possibly exist. Let's move on. Number 5. Reviving ancient super cows. Now, let's just read it, okay? Let's keep an open mind. Now, according to the book German Colonism, the FUR, I'm probably saying that wrong, whatever, commissioned a joint team of zoologists and bioengineers. Now, this is where it makes me get into the belief bioengineering to try to recreate an extinct animal called an auroch, a cattle-like creature approximately the size of a hippo with a horrible mean streak to boot. It is unclear why they wanted to bring these animals back, but it probably had to do with assorted war crimes and not an effort to make the juiciest hamburger. Dude, whatever. I could have left that out. But anyway, so let's get back to this. So basically, they wanted to bring back an ancient cattle. Now, I'm not keen on what this cattle is. I am going to do my own research into it. Now, if you want a video on that, I can do one. But I'm going to personally do the research for myself. So why were they trying to bring back this ancient cattle? I don't know. Maybe this ancient cattle had some type of sorcery to it, some type of will to it, some type of purpose to it, demonic or good. I don't know. If you guys know about that cattle and what the significance could be, let me know. Number 6, kidnapping the Pope. So in 1943, the Vatican started speaking openly against Hitler, the Nazis, and everything they were doing. Now, look, this is me about to judge. I was about to judge, but I caught myself. I'm not sure that they wasn't doing what they've been doing either. Because, so whatever, what they were doing. And in typical Hitler fashion, he got really, really upset. He decided to set up a faction, and he planned to invade the Vatican City, and that he would take down the papal structure from the inside out. Fortunately, one of the inside men alerted Italian officials, and the whole thing was blown. Or they just decided to get along, unite, and continue and all that extra stuff that we see now in the Pope and the Vatican and the churches and all that great stuff, right? So what you guys think about that? Number 7, invading America. So Hitler had a master plan to invade the United States from within, crippling, our structure behind war effort and demoralizing the American people and process, right? So it says Operation Pastorius involved destroying train tracks in western Pennsylvania to cut the supply of steel. The hydroelectric plant in Niagara Falls, aluminum manufacturing plants in New York, Illinois, and Tennessee, and more direct attacks on train stations, bridges, manufacturing plants across the nation. One of the double agents of Germany who lived in the U.S. and was recruited by the Nazis betrayed the rest of the group and alerted American authorities before their plan could unfold. I believe that we were invaded. We were not fit. I'm not saying oh, the war happened and then we erased it from history. Hitler did invade us. No, the war supposedly was stopped, right? Whatever Hitler was doing was ceased. But hypothetically, in my opinion, we're still invaded by all the ideology, all the whatever Hitler was doing over there, all the things that Hitler wanted to do to us and the rest of the country. The United States and other governments, I believe, are following through with Hitler's plan. Everything that this man was doing or wanted to do, projects, mind control, brainwashing, reality TV, everything Hitler studied, when that war was stopped, the United States, to me, were the powerhouse. And a lot of the scientists that worked for Germany were captured. And now supposedly they created NASA. So you tell me if we wasn't invaded by Germany or not. What do y'all think? 8, stealing Christmas. Now, in history, William Vincent's book on Christmas oddities, the Nazis planned on outright banning Christmas in Germany. But it was too popular among the citizens. So they decided instead to warp it into a weird Nazi fashion. They changed the holiday to the winter solstice, celebrating at first swapping Christmas trees for swastika. I can't say that word right now, but the point is, I'm starting to see, either way, I think, my opinion, that Christmas is connected to Satan anyway. And I'm not in any type of religion to have been brainwashed, to be told that. I'm just going to keep it real. I don't conform in any religion. I do believe, but religion to me is another form of a cult. I'm just going to keep it real. So they wanted to change it to the winter solstice. They swapped it out for their swastikas, however you say it. And Jesus for, you guessed it, Hitler. So Hitler put himself in the place of this man, or whatever this man's name is, right? Even the Nazi strong-arm methods didn't work, and the Christian spirit prevailed throughout the end of the war when Christmas was restored. So this man tried to erase Christmas, but I don't see anything bad with that, because Christmas is nothing else but another fake pagan holiday connected to a demigod in a sense. Because if you do want to believe that this man, Yeshua, Yahuwah, Jehovah, Jesus, I don't know, or the being son or whatever, in my research, if he did exist, he sure in the hell didn't, it wasn't around December. But what do you guys think about this, stealing Christmas? Number 9. Now this one is good. Dispatching an army of sexy blonde spies, honey. Now, I don't know why they're trying to say these are insane, idiotic ideas that didn't exist, because half of these plans that I've read off, I see in America, and I don't see why it's too far-fetched to have sexy blonde spies. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but most men fall due to women. Like, if you look at any movie of crime and gangster movies, man, it always be that man that fall in love, man, and the minute they start falling for that female, things go south. So the Nazis officially spreaded a swath of sexy blonde vixens across Europe and into North America, equipped with poison cigarettes, pocketbooks filled with poison, lighters that shoot, wait for it, poison pellets. James Bond. I believe all the James Bond's movies were created off of stuff that literally happened back around that time, just like Indiana Jones was out there telling it and doing it, and just saying. The aim was to assassinate high-ranking leaders and politicians from enemy countries. That makes sense. I mean, how easy would it be? I mean, they do it now anyway. But because the best spies are the ones that you never hear about, this plan didn't really work out, and many of the femme women were exposed during the process. So I guess the plan never worked. I guess somebody else leaked the plan or whatnot. But my thing is, hypothetically, I believe that we doing it over here in the U.S. I don't think the United States has any creativity. I just think the reason why we're as powerful as we are and we're doing what we're doing and whatever's going on is because everything that Hitler had going on and before him and the creatures that he was working with and the beings he was working with, it's the same people we're working with. What do y'all think about that? Sexy blonde. Last but not least, exploiting the power of religious relics. And once again, that ties back into the Indiana Jones, because it was showing how Germany was gung-ho on finding these things that could get them in more power, that could probably shield them from any type of harm and control the masses, right? So he does source the Indiana Jones movie, which I've already did that. And it talks about the Nazis seriously craved ancient mystical powers. Now, alongside their occult obsessions, many historians claim that they were actively seeking relics like the Holy Grail, which in the Indiana Jones movie, it does talk about the Holy Grail and how the Holy Grail was significant to Jesus or Jehovah or Yahuwah or however you want to put it. And the man drinks out of the wrong cup, and he melts off and all that. And the girl sitting there screaming, and Indy's is sitting there in disgust, because he's like, holy S, they gonna make me drink next. But luckily, this man chose what? The carpenter cup. Because what? Ain't nobody out here in gold and gems over here being greedy and being all that. That man drunk out of a regular cup, and that's why Indiana Jones' face didn't melt. I'm just saying. So the Holy Grail, in order to harness their supposed godlike power and use it to take over the world. How did we not know that the cup wasn't found by them and stolen, hypothetically, allegedly, by the U.S. or Russia or China? I'm just saying. Or they're still looking for it, and the one that finds it will control everybody. So maybe everybody's playing nice, trying to get information. You know what I mean? Wow. Isn't it weird that a guy who wanted to cancel Christmas and kidnap the Pope would try so hard to find the Jesus cup? No, it's not hard to find. He canceled Christmas because Christmas, no offense, guys, but it's not real any damn way. The man knew it, okay? Like, this man is seeing beyond this controlled system. Now, right now in 2020, if this is 2020, and I am the age that I am, because who in the hell knows? Because we fast forward time, we send time back, we have leap year, whatever. That's a whole nother video. But the point I'm trying to make is it's not far-fetched on any of the things that this man was trying to do or did. And it's not far-fetched to say that the United States was not only trying to stop him from war, because of course we didn't want to be taken over and all that stuff, right? But I really think it was because this man was getting the powers of the universe, or the powers of this planet, or the powers that were left from the ancients. Or this man was actually giving these beings a chance and learning from these beings, instead of killing them and discrediting, what these beings may be bringing to our planet, like the U.S. could have done allegedly. And then when they realize that, these people do exist, these beings aren't playing, and now they friends with Hitler. So we're going to have to go over there and take this man out. We're going to have to kidnap everybody or ask them to politely come with us, whatever. And then we about to take this. Oh, we about to take this and have the people that work for NASA, man, whatever, scientists, medical people, MK Ultra, Germany, United States, ancient, fallen angels, Kronos, Saturn, Prometheus, Atlanteans. The list goes on. They're all the same. Rothschilds, Illuminati, Masons. I just think they're all the same. I don't know if their bloodlines are the same, but I think they're all connected. like I'm saying, I don't think anyone's better than the other. It's like voting red or blue. I'm sorry, guys. It's like two of the, which one's lesser evils? Red or blue? Red or blue? You see what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm done deciding. I'm going to stick in the middle, and I'm going to stay on the path in the middle. I'm not it says you can comply, but do not conform, right? So comply to some things. Try not to make your life and others around you, I guess, a living hell or whatnot. But I'm sorry. I'm walking my path. I ain't over here, and I'm not about to be over here. I'm walking my path, and I don't know where this path's going to take me, but I know that I'm not going to be subject to different groups, different religions, and different ideologies without an open mind. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to be stuck like, oh, I'm over here now, so screw you guys, or I'm over here now, screw you guys, or this and that. No, they want to separate the people. They keep separating the people, and I'm not trying to sound, I don't know how I'm trying to sound, and I hope this comes off, great and nice, because I do get very passionate and raw, but it's just like it pisses me off, because the color does not matter. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep trying to put this in my videos, how it relates. We are all expendable. The more money you have, the closer you are to the demonic things, the more willing you are to give up whatever this humanity is that we have left, right? It's fine for them. That's fine for them. Do you guys? But it's not color. There are black, white, Chinese, Asian, all different types of colors that are connected in demonic, Masonic, devilish things. Beings from different places or different realms, to me, don't all have the same color. It's about what you believe in. You're going to be either good or you're going to be either bad. And that, to me, does not have a color. So I don't know if it's going to take us having an alien war or some type of spiritual craziness or just ancient things coming back out to show themselves. I don't know what it's going to take. But if something really crazy happens, I hope that if we're all running from for our lives or whatever, I'm not looking at the person next to me and I'm like, oh, why is this white man running beside me? Or he's not looking at me saying, oh my God, there's a black girl running beside me. No, we're going to be like, run, I hope. Like, let's go, right? I'm just saying. So enough with my rambling. I don't know how long this video is. I do apologize. If you made it to the end, say hell yeah and a yeehaw, baby. I sound like I was from Louisiana at the end. Let's say a hell yeah and a yeehaw, baby. And with that being said, do not obey. Just stay woke, however that may be for you. Peace.